welcome.
Welcome
to the Yarn Goblin and CabbyKnits podcast.
Yes, you're very, 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 very welcome.
Very, 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 very welcome.
Yeah, we appreciate that you come to this channel to look at us. So, yeah.
And we want to start off by saying thank you for the sweet, sweet comments and the likes that we're getting on this podcast.
Yeah.
We're very happy to read them and to see that you guys enjoy listening to us.
Much appreciated. So all the likes and all the comments it warms our heart, of course, and it makes us happy, of course. And you help us to flood into that, those
Algorithms. Words.
Strange words.
You have come to our podcast, and our podcast is about knitting and a bunch of different nerdy things like gardening or sewing or decorating and just a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Books, movies, you name it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This started as a knitting podcast, and we have evolved.
Yeah.
to talk, to put in other things also, because you are a new knitter and you don't knit as fast.
Nope.
So for us to have an opportunity to talk about not just keep this project going, just one thing. So it feels better to have something else also to talk about.
Yeah, otherwise you'd be hearing about the same project of mine constantly, and that would be all I would talk about, and everybody would get bored, including me. And that's no fun. I can talk about many other things as well.
Yeah. And I called CabbyKnits on this English channel. Otherwise I call myself Taxistickan.
Yeah.
So that's the Swedish word for me. So.
And I'm the Yarn Goblin, and translated into Swedish that is Garntrollet, which you will find me referenced as on her channel, the Swedish speaking one. Yeah.
So the Swedish version is I had this channel for, I think it's soon to be 3 years, something like that. And we have this Swedish version of this podcast, which is called Taxistickan and Garntrollet. And then we have this live cafe every second week.
Yeah, Sticksnack Cafe.
Yeah, it's a live stream where we're talking Swedish. So I have a little bit of a thought of maybe do this in English also, but I don't know if I have someone with me. Well, I have this picture in my head that maybe we could do something about that. And then I have Sticksur, which is knitting and rambling over some kind of subject. And I end those episodes with just a silent knit together with you who look. So if you don't really understand the Swedish language and don't fancy subtitles or whatever for my thoughts, then you can just go forward, fast forward, and just knit together with me for a little while, if you want to. And if you are a member on my channel, not my channel, but it's a coffee membership, you can get those digital knitting cafes that we have once a month. And I have more than just an idea. I'm planning to make one more a month for those English talking, if you want to. So if you can give a comment underneath here, and if you're interested, it will be a membership. Otherwise, it's not possible to do that.
Yeah.
So if you fancy that, if you want to do that, give me a notice down here or in our email.
Yes.
Send. Oh. Jesus.
It ran away.
It's ran away. We will take that away. Something happened here. I will put in a picture.
Yeah. Yep. The email will be in the description as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So you will find it down under. Well,
we are a mother and daughter duo who do this in our free time, usually monthly. We try to stick to once per month. It's been a while since our last episode now because we've had some family stuff, summertime, family visiting, all kinds of things have happened. So it's taken about almost 2 months, I think, since our last episode. So we missed you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our idea is, and our schedule that we put in is to do this more or less planned every month. So we have a date, not a date, yes, a date.
Yeah, a set date.
A set
every
date,
month.
yeah, every month, and more or less the same. What do you call that?
Week?
No, week, datum.
Date.
Oh, okay. I saw for my inner eye, a date where you're booking a date with a partner. That was I saying. Okay, this when words probably spelled differently.
No.
Okay, so this makes it all.
I think
more difficult
I think
for
the
me.
Romantic date might have come from
Of course,
in the calendar.
You book it in a calendar because you're going on a.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. I can see that. I need to pause. So, we are back. Well, that was that. So now we are going to go into the part that is about knitting.
Yes.
And I think maybe.
What are you wearing?
Okay, yes, we start with that.
Yes.
I am wearing a very warm shawl.
Yeah.
And I need to take this off. I have had it on. We've been out doing stuff before this, and I was pouring afterwards. It was. I don't really like to have. I don't like to have clothing when I'm supposed to be filming. I don't really like having things that sit too tight. So that's why I wanted to have a shawl over this, but I can't. So you have to.
Excuse me.
Just accept my my form. Well, this is there's a Swedish designer. Her name is Erika Åberg. And she's a famous designer in Sweden, among us knitters. She made several books, and this is the first one in a series of 3. 2 have been published, and there's supposed to be 1 more after that. And it's everyday clothing. With a tradition, based on traditions. In this one, it's from coast to coast. It's knitted from coast to coast. And I think, if I'm not totally wrong, I think you can find this even in English, this book.
Oh.
So, but I'm. There's
we
always
make no promises.
No promises. And when she publishes books, I don't know if it's her decision or if it's the the publisher or whatever it is, they just make a certain amount of
copies.
That's the name. So if you can't find it in a bookstore, maybe you can find it in some, what you saw, begagnat? Second hand, hopefully. Well, Erika, Åberg, and in this book is Stickat från kust till kust, knitted from coast to coast. And in this book, she has this. I will not go into everything now. I can show you more of this, but this shawl is a shawl called Helmi. Shawlen, the first word there is just the name. That's what
shawl.
We call, the shawl. It's what we call the shawl. And you can see on the picture here, she's used. It's an easy knit. It's a little bit of intriguing when you're knitting it. You get a little bit of a pattern on the edge. Something has happened. It's you knit it in garter, but something is happening all the time here. It's a little bit like Sophie's scarf or something like that, but something else will happen.
Yeah.
So and you knit it like in a long. You can knit this for how long you feel. You can make it and wrap yourself like a scarf during winter.
You can make a long train.
Yes. So, and I chose to make it, I don't know, very long. My goal was to make it so I can wrap myself around and do a knot, and I didn't really come to that. I'm a little bit too wide. So
quite big.
It's quite big.
Yeah. Lovely color.
Yes. And it's a little bit, I think of jeans when I see this.
Oh. Okay. I think of fine dresses.
Oh, I mean the color.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, different things you can see. So it's a busy blue. Nah.
Yeah.
I've been taking two yarns together. This holding two yarns together. This is a yarn called Alpakka silk, Sandnes Alpakka silk. I've been taking it off because it was bleeding, heavily bleeding. So I was blue on my hands, and so I needed to take all those skeins apart and put them out to stay in the wind for, I don't know, a half week, blowing in the wind to take it away. It doesn't bleed in water though. So, and that's a good thing, but it bleeds on your skin when you're using it. So, but it got better after that handling from me. It's alpaca silk, so it's 70% alpaca and 30% mulberry silk. It's a really good drape in this.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit allergic to alpaca, so it will. It's not that it itch. It's more svider. When it's
irritated.
Yeah, it makes my skin, not skin, my a feeling of irritation when I'm using it. And hold together with this. This depends on what you feel is okay, but for me it's okay. It's TEMU. It's a TEMU yarn. I bought this. I don't know now. It's a couple of years ago, I think, maybe more. It's a very cheap. Cheap. You get 530 meters on 50 grams. So it's loads of mohair in this. I think it's 30% of, we see this, wait just a moment. It's a 20% wool, 30% mohair, and 50% polyamide. So it's so soft. It's the softest among softest mohair. It's really, really soft. And it doesn't irritate my skin at all. I'm a little bit sensitive to mohair also. So that's, and I looked into the seller on TEMU. I always buy from this precise seller. They are called Everyshine. Everyshine is the seller on TEMU. And I bought, I don't know how many. Yeah, cheap, loads of mohair, and I don't know how many colors it comes in.
Many.
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 So I can recommend that if you don't have an issue about buying from TEMU. That's that. And I will put that away because it's too warm. And now we take you.
What am I wearing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing, is it a peacock?
Nope.
Nope.
Humle.
Humle Tee? Nope. She's gonna have to help me here.
Yeah.
I didn't knit this. She did. I just wear it because I love it. And I own it because she gave it to me.
Yeah. Now you need to stand up. Otherwise, we will put a picture in afterwards. So you can see the picture now. This is called Humle. And it's a pattern done by Lene Tøsti. Lene Tøsti is her name, and I think she is Norwegian. Yes, Lene Tøsti, she lives in the Norwegian countryside. She works as a breast and endocrine surgeon.
Endocrine.
Endocrine?
That's hormones.
Okay. She works with ladies. And this comes from Lane Publishing. It's from there. They have a little bit of an article about her. And I will put in a picture that's also from their magazine. Her mother taught her the basic knitting math. Then when she was about 10 years old, and helped her make the first sweater of her dreams, a pastel rainbow raglan. Many of Lene's designs have floral or botanic motifs, and she also likes looking at old knitting and lace charts books for inspiration. She mostly designs stranded collarworks cardigan with a female silhouette, lace shawls and summer tops. Feminine, what did I say?
Feminine.
Feminine.
Or something. Feminine.
Feminine silhouettes.
Yes.
Lace shawls and summer tops.
Yes.
Yeah. And I thought that it was, because this top was in that catalog. And this one was in the same catalog that I have on my body. This one is knitted in a mercerized and something more cotton.
Or is it mercurized?
No, it's supposed to be an S there. S sound. I will put it in. It's two different things they've done to the cotton. So the cotton is very treatments. Yeah. So it makes it glossy and easy to work with. It's a little bit hard because cotton is usually hard, but it makes the whole pattern on this comes through. It will I don't know what that's called when when it will show off distinct. I forgot about what that's called.
Texture?
Yeah, it makes a very good texture.
Yeah.
So you
pops.
It pops, absolutely. So this is knitted in another cotton and linen is this. And this, I don't know if you can find this pattern in English, but it's called, if you translate it to English, it's called Midsummer Wreath. Wreath. Midsummer in Sweden, when we are
flower
having that
crown.
Yeah,
it's a different word for it.
When we are celebrating Midsummer in Sweden, it's more or less the national day in a way.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Everyone in Sweden celebrates Midsummer in some ways. And the kids and the ladies are supposed to make this flower crown that we put on us. So this is supposed to symbolize that, the whole leaf thing here.
Yeah.
So I knitted it in, it's also Lene Tøsti, who is the designer. So both of us are, we didn't talk about that before. It's just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good of us. So I don't really, I'm not a fan of the yarn. The yarn is a yarn that this Järbo don't have. They have the name. They have a different kind of yarn now. It's the same composition, but the yarn looks differently. It's a very hard, more or less feels like just cotton. You know, when it's a dry, hard cotton yarn. It's not that nice when you're doing an I-cord on small needles, and it grows on your body, and I don't really like it. So they redone this yarn. So if you were to buy Colin, it's named Colin.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I think it's the same composition, but the yarn is totally different. Those that I've been listening to and talked to that can be using the new version of this find the yarn very, very attractive to use. And the fabric that will be when you have knitted it up is more like Drops Bell or Lene or something. It's not the same composition in the yarn, but it has more that kind of feeling to it. This is a really dry and a little bit, I don't really... Stiff, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this one, on the other hand, feels very soft.
Yes. And I have a thought of making this in that yarn. I think that would be better.
That would be very nice.
Yeah. And I had to make some different changing in the pattern because my shape didn't really go into it didn't look good at all. The modifications, yeah, several. I made it much longer in the body, and I put in a button edge in it just to get some. Yeah, I will put in a picture. So, and I think that is all. So, and we have that.
That is what we're wearing.
After loads of rambling.
That is fine.
Yeah. Good. So, I think I need to be the one that talks about... before we go into whips, we have FO. And you don't have any FOs.
No.
It's just me. So you have to listen to my voice for a very long time now. No, not that long.
It's okay. You get more of me in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't take my one of the projects with me. I forgot about that. So I will put in a picture, or not a picture, a film of me when I show it off. Yeah. So this is the newest Cumulus Tee by PetiteKnit. The only thing I changed was that I put in stripes, and I took the green one around my neck, and otherwise I took the same color that the stripe where I ended it had. So down there I had the green. Yeah, I'm very pleased. I had another one, and they are both the same size and the same feeling to it. So I'm very, very pleased. And I put in, for the stripes, when I'm changing color, I took the jogless technique, and I'm very pleased with how it went. So here we go, and it's knitted into Tynn line, Sandnes Tynn line, in the colors green tea number 9541, slate 6080, terracotta 4234, morning mist 1015. So I will not go into that any further. You've been seeing it, and I have been knitting it. The only thing that I've been changing is that it's striped and that it's longer. Otherwise it's totally after the pattern.
Yeah.
And it's PetiteKnit, of course. So, and I have one more thing that is done, and that's those socks.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, and I've been knitting this off that, if you've been seeing this before, maybe you remember that I won a skein of yarn when I was participating in whatever it was. And I took that yarn and I made those socks, and the pattern is from Helen Stewart in, I don't know what season of I should have looked into this, but then the pattern is called picnic blanket socks, and it's supposed to be 3 lines of the pattern up here, and I did 2, and it's supposed to be another type of whatever. I made some changes. Well, the socks are knitted in this blue yarn that has no color name. It's just the blue. Dandelion upcycled sock is the yarn called. Yeah. And this contrast color is called Sock Quitter BFL, and the color is Moon Prism Power Makeup.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And the dyer of that is Quitter Yarns. It's a Swedish dyer, yeah. And this is also Swedish dyer called Dandelion. So if you haven't seen this, those 2 hand dyers before, look into them. Quitter yarn is more into the neon spectrum of colors. So if you're into neon colors in your yarn, I will tip you of that. Look into it.
Or just bright colors.
Yeah. It's a really, really nice dye.
Yeah.
So that was that. If you wonder something, make a note down below. So that's what's done.
Yes.
So what do we have on our needles?
How many do you have?
I have 4, I think.
Well.
You don't have 4?
No.
Well, I can start, and I will start with those that I've been doing before. Look into this. I will start with this. It's supposed to be a dress to me, and I'm using the pattern the peacock shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how it looks. And this is Lene Holme Samse. So from the armpit and down, I've been keep on knitting, and I'm making increases by shifting the size on the needle. So when I've done a bit, then I take a thicker needle. I take a quarter. I started with 3 millimeters, then I go off to 3.25, and now I am on 3.5.
1 quarter at a time.
1 quarter at a time, yeah. For making it, a little bit wider.
Yeah.
So now I stopped because I looked into the amount of yarn that I have left, and I realized so I need to do my arms before, so I get them in the length that I need them to be, and then I can use the leftovers for the length of the dress. So some mosaic knitting, in different version of mosaic knitting. Yeah.
What yarn did you
The
say
yarn
was?
is Ester by Permin, I think it's called.
That sounds correct.
Ester by Permin. Ester by Permin.
Yeah.
And I don't really know, but I think though this particular color is discontinued. It's purple. This is called purple, and I don't really know what this is, but they are very, very similar.
One is a bit darker and one is a bit lighter.
So, yeah. You will find the numbers for the colors down below. That's that. And then I have this, which I haven't knitted that much since the last time, but I put the shoulders together. I find this tutorial. Tutorial.
There you go.
Tutorial.
Tutorial.
Yes. Of how to do a 3-needle bind off, because I haven't done that before. I always find my own solutions to everything, but it says in the pattern to do a 3-needle bind off.
Yeah.
So I had to look into it, and I find that you can do that. The person that showed in that
Instructed.
said that you can do this in 3 different ways. So I chose the way where you can see. It's like I didn't want the pearl bumps to be shown too much. I wanted it to be more of a
edge, or
a row of stitches.
Oh, yeah.
So you can say more like nearly like a crocheted line in a way. And I think that looks really, really fancy.
Yes.
It gives it a little bit of
structure.
Not structures, so it will not fall down like it's support.
Stability.
Yeah, that was the word that I was looking for. A bit of a stability. So, and yeah. And I started, so I've been knitting a bit on it, but I've been starting on the arm, because you do the arm and then you sew it to the body. Yeah. The colors is, where do I have my book? Here I have it. Natural white, shifting sand and lava stone, and the yarn is Svarta Fårets Ulrika. That's what it's called all over the world, but if you just to understand what it is, it's the black sheeps.
Yeah.
Ulrika is the name of the yarn. So Svarta Fåret Ulrika, and it's a Swedish brand, and you will find it on Edna.
Everything will be in the description box.
Yes. It's
sheep's wool.
Yeah. It's,
and
wool is always sheep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just because it's called the black sheep.
Yeah,
It's
but
funny
it's superwash. This is superwash.
Yeah.
This version. So that's. Then I have 2 more, and if you take one yarn now.
I'm supposed to speak now.
Yeah.
I thought I was just listening this episode. Well, I'm working on something that some of you might recognize if you've been here before. I am making progress on a storm sweater, the pattern by PetiteKnit, and it's being knit in, where's the microphone, in Eco Highland wool, which is by Viking of Norway, in the color dark grey, number 217. And I'm knitting it on needle number 4 millimeters. And as you can see, I can wear this now. It's a size large. I could use this at this point as a vest if I wanted to. But it's only
cropped one.
Yeah, it's halfway done, and it's for my partner. And I have, let's see, halfway on the sweater itself, on the body, and I have the sleeves to do, and I have the what's the word? Yeah,
collar
no. Left to do. And then yeah, you know the drill, just blocking and testing and adapting and all that fun stuff left to do. But right now I'm on the very therapeutical part where I just knit in the round according to diagram, and it's so peaceful. And I'm only doing about maybe 2 rows at a time because that's all I want to do right now. Yeah. And I feel okay with that. I don't feel like I have to do the body right now and it has to get done and la-di-da-di-da. But rather, I like to take my time with it because it's giving me peace in quite a stressful everyday environment for me right now. So this is helping. This is my biggest support. Where I can just pick it up and knit away when I need to relax. Working in healthcare can be a bit murderous for the mind sometimes.
Yes.
So it's nice to have something to just pick up and distract myself with, without having to use my brain too much. If I wanted to do that, I might pick up my resting project, the what was it called? Vildvittra Shawl, that I think I mentioned in the last episode. If I wanted to use my brain a lot, that would be what I would be doing. But no, not right now. Maybe for winter. We'll see. That is what I have. And if you have any questions about this, or why I'm doing the storm sweater, or anything really, just comment.
Yep.
And I will happily reply.
Yeah. Well,
go on.
I'm doing a sock that I had meant to do while sitting here, and I just realized that I need to look into the pattern. That's why I have my nose in my phone, trying to figure out what to do, because it's a new sock for me. Well, it's called Crofter Socks, and it's person, Swedish. It's all about Swedish today, yeah. A Swedish person, Swedish designer, who is called Power of Wool. Power of Wool. Her name is Anneli Verbrugge. I don't really say that the right way, because her ancestors come from another part of Europe, but I will say it Webbsite. And this is it looks like the Swedish
flag.
Yeah, blue and yellow is the Swedish colors. I didn't really see that. I got a request from a friend that wanted to have socks for the winter. So, and he's a not that young of a guy, and he wanted to have a little bit more thick socks, you know, the warmth version of them. So why not do this? It's a color work sock, and I'd never done this before, so I don't really know how to adjust. I need to go get that color over here, so I need to figure that out. Maybe I need to cut this, and never mind. I will look into how to do that. Crofter socks, and I enjoy it. The yarn isn't the yarn that I've been working with before. I had it for I don't know, a year, I think, something, a half of a year, a year. And I bought it from something we call Garn Specialisten. It is a company in Denmark that take care of yarn that comes from the textile industry, the fashion industry, they gather things that before was thrown away. Nowadays they take it in, so you can't just buy and think that, okay, I can buy more later on. They have
a limited supply.
Yes, they get in mostly cones.
Yeah.
This is skeins, no, balls.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have a label on it. It's just like this. So I don't know exactly what the composition is for it. It's a little bit thicker, and it's a little bit steadier, and it's not like, you know, when you're having wool, the other version of sock yarn that I use, that it's a little bit giving. This is not giving at all. It's very But I don't think it's superwash in it. Could be some nylon, but I can't feel like it is superwash. So I think it's just wool, more of a woolly wool sock. So it's hopefully when they've been washed up, it will be flowering up and become warmer, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy is a bit over the 70. I think he's becoming 80 soon, so it could be nice for his fit. He's a tiny person. He's not a grabby man. He's more of a slimmed. So I think this will be good for his foot and his feet. So, crofter socks. And if you haven't gone into that garn specialist, and you will find the link down below, look into it. I don't know how they will, if they can send all over the world, but I think so. I think they will appreciate that.
The name of the shop translates to the yarn specialist.
Yes.
If you're curious.
Yes. Garn in the Scandinavian countries are yarn.
Yeah.
So if you bought something that has this G on the beginning, it is
probably Scandinavian.
Yes.
Yeah. Yarn.
Yes, Scandinavian yarn. So that was the sock.
So for the final one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started up. I was talking the last episode that I was supposed to do. This Weibner.
Yeah.
Is for my brother, who turned 60 this year, and this is for my sister-in-law, his wife,
who also turned 60
this year. So this is how far I come on this. And if you know anything about peacock, and this is a peacock tee, maybe you can see that it's not that many repeats. Can you please? It's not that many repeats here. So I finished earlier. She didn't really. She was very clear about that. She didn't want it to have the pattern go too far down. She doesn't fancy that, so I ended it earlier, and I took the pattern plain yoke and made the increases that was left, because you need to do the increases, otherwise it would be too tiny. So I made those instead. I didn't do it as I did the increases as they are shown in the pattern, but I made them so they will fit into this.
So you mixed peacock tee and plain yoke tee, number 28, I'm guessing.
20.
And you mixed them in a way where you can't tell they're two different patterns.
Yes.
That's
cool. I let Lene help me through this. So now I've been coming underneath the armpit, and I'm knitting up this ball that I'm on, and then I'm going to do the arms. So, and that's also big, because I need to know how much yarn I will use on the arms, so I know later on how much I can use if this will be a tunic or a dress.
Yeah.
So, and I've done something I haven't done before. This is knitted in drops bell. And drop spell and Lene and whatever you're using that is the same kind of yarn. You usually Cecilia is the Swedish, yeah. So you usually knit in 4 millimeters, which I don't really know what it is in the American. Five. So you use.
No.
Okay. Isn't it 5?
6.
Is it? Yeah. Is it 6? 6. 6 is it?
We were just talking about her glasses needing an update.
Yes. It's terrible. Well, I started this. I have made in the peacock, all of the peacocks, it is a ribbing. And I took away the ribbing and made it a folded version of it because I like that. Yeah. And it's going to be a dress. And it feels more hang together in a way.
Yeah.
So I think it looks better. So this is knitted. I did the cast on 3.5, I think. 3. Yeah, I think it was 3.5. And no, 3. And then I knitted this hals. Neckline.
Hals.
Yeah.
Just to translate, hals is throat or neck in Swedish. Hals.
Trying to make English out of Swedish. So the first 7 rows I was knitting in the size 2.5. So the yarn is for 4 millimeters, and I did that in 2.5. So it's very, very tight. And then I did the pattern area, so it will show off better and don't expand too much, because it will, the drop spell and those kind of yarns will grow. Yeah. They will grow. So for making it more or less more difficult to grow, I took a 3.5 millimeter needle instead of the 4. It will make the stitch be tinier.
It will restrict the yarn. Yeah.
So the whole area here where you have the pattern, it is knitted in a 3.5. And when I get past that, I shifted to a 3.75 millimeter, and when I from this to somewhere around there, and then I shifted to 4 millimeters. Mm. So now I'm at 4 millimeters. So the whole dress will be in 4 millimeters. This is just the beginning of around the throat. So rambling.
You have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. It feels like I just bubble. Hopefully you will find something interesting in what I'm talking about, and you will understand what I'm talking about. That's hopefully the ends of this. So that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
I have a little tip.
Oh.
Tips, not tip. Tip I will get when I'm working. A tips. When I was a child and I was learning, when I was getting socks from my grandma or my mom, the way the schedule or the measurements or what they were using was that I put my foot on a piece of paper and they were drawing the outlines of my foot. like this.
Ah.
And I also use that for when I get the request from someone that they want me to knit a sock. I'd say to them, put your foot onto a piece of paper, draw the outlines, and that's a very important thing. When you're coming, because that's just the outline and the widen of the foot.
Yeah.
If you have a tiny foot or you have your wide foot, I can get that, but I don't get the circumference. So the thing that I ask them to do is, if I can do this, I'm not that good, to measure this area, where the foot is highest. So those two measures is what I want them to do. So that helps me to know. I can use my measure tape and put it together and see, okay, they can put the foot into this sock.
Smart.
Yeah. Enough.
And now on to the next point. Yeah. We've talked about what we're wearing. We've talked about what we're working on. What are we planning?
Yeah.
Do you have any plans?
No, and yes, I have plans.
No, and yes.
The plans that is in that subject of knitting is also in my mind the podcast. So the plans for this month that will come is to learn how to fix a live stream through a certain kind of program that I have on my computer. So that's the big plan for this month, and maybe it will take longer than that. I have to build up a system. It's a very interesting thing. I loved computers. I love working in this kind of. It's a bit of a handicraft for me also.
The digital world.
I love the digital world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the plans, and then to go back to those projects, not processes, the projects that I like this Weibner, to get that ready for my brother, because it's soon to be in the fall.
Yeah.
And
that's when he wants it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I need to do that.
Yeah.
And trying to do some socks for myself, and I have a bunch of people that been nagging on me and saying that they need socks and slippers, and I try to say no, but they have gotten it before, and they've been using them, and now they're
spoiled. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I turn down, and now there's big holes in them. I can't even mend them. It's impossible. So, and it doesn't take that long to do. It's just that I don't really fancy doing it. But okay, so I will do that. It's not that much. I think it's 3 slippers and 4 socks or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't really want to do it. So, but the
I
plan
have
is
plans
to do it.
too.
Okay.
I'm going to interrupt you now because I've been very quiet. I plan on knitting wrist warmers for one of my best friends, Nadia. She gets cold hands sometimes, and I myself own a pair of wrist warmers that my own sister made me when I don't think I'd started knitting yet when I got those. I think I was just curious about knitting when I got them. So I didn't quite know what it meant, the work she'd put into those. They were made from the pattern Pilea, and I don't have my notes. Can we pause for just a second,
Absolutely.
please? Right. So I found the name. Katarina Lindhagen from Hagenhuset, also Swedish as far as I know. Yeah, I think Swedish. Has made these hand warmers or wrist warmers named Pilea. And let me show them to you. These.
Yeah.
So we'll put a picture in the video as well.
Yeah.
And I own a pair of those, and I know how comfortable they are and how they perfectly hug my hands. They close around the thumb very nicely without being tight. And they warm up your hands very well while still giving you mobility to move your fingers and knit and do whatever you want to do. So I'm going to knit those for her because she is wonderful and she should have a pair. And I may end up making 2 pairs because the yarn that she fell for, because she's not a knitter, so she looked at the colors and she went, oh my goodness, that's beautiful. And she picked up Järbo's Junior, which is an acrylic yarn. I think it's a pure acrylic.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And it's a color mix of, I think it's gray, pink, a bit of green, a bit of yellow. It's very lovely, soft colors, but still happy. And I looked at it and I decided I'd buy it, and that can be my test run to knit these. But the actual wrist warmers I'm gonna make are going to be made with Junior Raggi, which is a woolen mix with practically the same color choices and options and the same thickness, I think, as well. And it's a good alternative if you want something warmer. But in case she wants something just soft and cozy that doesn't heat up her hands as much, she can use the acrylic ones when she feels like. So I'm technically making 2 pairs. One of them is going to be more of a test object, and the other is going to be the final object. And I'm very excited to start because that's going to be a small project, something I can maybe even bring to work, because I don't get a lot of long pauses in my line of work. I get very short pauses and maybe 5 minutes during my lunch break when I actually find a bit of peace and quiet. I love my coworkers, but they're quite loud. And I don't knit very well in that type of environment. So that's my plan. Something I can pick up and go to work with. Something I can pick up when I'm on the go, in a waiting room somewhere. Easy peasy. Nothing heavy like this. It's just easy. So I think that's my plan for now. And other than those, I always have the plan in the back of my head to make myself a shirt. Or a tee, or something cozy, something not as tight as this, because weight gain has me being self-conscious of every little bump.
Yeah.
And I would like something loose.
It has that effect on us.
Yes, it does. I would like something loose but flattering and pretty. I like feeling pretty. That's a nice feeling. So that's my goal right now. But that's for after this sweater. Because I think for right now, where my brain is at, I can only do one big project at a time. And for me, this is big. Yeah. Storm sweater is a big project. It takes up most of the
capacity,
thinking process, thinking capacity, yeah, that I'm capable of. So why would I force myself to do something I don't have to? It can wait. I will hopefully live a long life and have time for many projects.
Yes.
So
I planned for that.
Yeah. I don't have to do them all at once. No. I'm not in any rush.
No.
I have all the more to look forward to.
Yeah.
Planning is probably my favorite part of knitting, because I can plan infinite amounts of projects, whereas I might only actually knit 2 of them, but I can plan 1,000.
Yes.
And that's my plans for knitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we make a little bit of a pause, and then we will go into gardening and film and series and stuff like that. So don't give up on us. We're soon back. Part 2.
Gardening and other nerdy things. I have a few fun things to mention about my porch garden, which I think I'm gonna name it from now on.
Yeah.
I have no field of grass, nothing like that. I have a wooden deck where I plant things in pots in different levels, and just fun things to make out of a balcony type area.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned last time a bit about what I had planted, and I have 3 dahlias, where the tallest one shot up to, it's over 1 meter high. It's still not got any blooms on it at all, but I've got, what are they called? Lice, the little green lice on plants.
Plant lice?
Maybe
Guessing.
leaf lice. It could be flower lice. I don't know. It's a type of lice anyway. It's disgusting. But they're eating away at my largest dahlia plant. But funnily enough, the shortest of my dahlias actually started to show a bit of blooming. It's got several little I'm losing my words. Heads? No.
I will look into it. You know Google Translate, is that?
The biggest one, anyway, is blooming, and I've just started to hint at the colors, and it has to be either it's my bud, flower bud. Thank you. It's got a few, I think at least 3, and one of them is larger than the other 2. And that one has started to reveal a bit of color, and I haven't checked which one of my dahlias it is, but I think it might be the peaches and vanilla one. That's a type of dahlia. For those of you who don't know dahlias, they're named different things for the different colors and how they grow, and sub-breed of dahlia. And I'm excited to see how colorful it's gonna get, because now that I'm only getting buds on one of my 3 dahlias, I want them to really steal the attention. That'd be fun. And other than my dahlias, my vegetable garden, because I have a quite impressive vegetable garden for an area so small, I've got 2 tomato plants, because my 3rd one didn't make it, unfortunately. And one of those has gotten matured tomatoes, little red tomatoes that I can just nab and eat, and they're delicious. And both my tomato plants are shockingly full of green tomatoes that are just waiting to get color so that I can eat them. The other plant, and I forget which one it is. It might be Vilma or it might be Aztec, because those are the 2 types I have right now. I don't know which one, so sorry. I think it's the Aztec one. It's got, gosh, I don't know, maybe at least 30 tiny tomatoes. They're all still green, so I'm hoping for more sunlight because our weather has not been kind. We've had thunderstorms, we've had windstorms, we've had rainstorms. It's been a very strange summer for middle of Sweden type climate. Blame the global warming for that. It's kind of difficult to plan a garden when you can't trust the weather reports because they have no way of knowing what the weather is going to be like. So that's affected my vegetables a bit, which is why some have made it and some have not. But I'm also getting bell peppers. They're still green, but they'll get there. They're about that big.
Oh.
And then my snack peppers are about that big and also green. 2 of them. So I'm looking forward to trying those out. And I've got herbs growing, especially the parsley, like crazy. That thing survives everything. Oh, I have something fun that my partner bought for me, but I'll talk about that once she's talked about her stuff. Also gardening related. Tell us about your outdoorsy.
My outdoor situation is that my main thought for my garden, because I have an area that is green, I have grass, even though it's not that big, it's a very tiny space. I have this patio, and outside that it's a little bit of a green area, and I have a fence that frames the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what this is called. I will put in a little bit of a movie after we're done talking about everything. A little bit of a movie and picture from Anna's
garden. Porch garden.
And my patio outside.
Yeah.
So you will see the things that is there. The thing that made me a little bit sad is all the rain we got. Yeah. We have been getting
floods.
Hard rain. We are not used to that. We have raining periods of rain, of course. Not like the British islands that has more of a rainy period all over summer. We have more dry periods, not hot sun, not more. We are not a rainy country, even though we have rain. But this late summer, from the middle to now, we have this hot time, really, really, really hot time for not that long. Not up here. We are living in the middle of Sweden. Down south in Sweden, they had this much longer period of hot climate. We didn't have that many days, even though we had some. But then that started raining, and it's been raining, and it's raining
it's
all
very
over.
Humid.
Yes.
It kind of feels like going to a tropical climate.
Yes, but not with the heat.
No, we've had maybe 20 degrees as a medium.
Yeah. It's not that nice.
But it's very humid and wet.
And it's raining.
Sticky weather.
And the flowers that I've been, because I picked when I was planting them, when I was buying them, I picked flowers that is more of a grassy version of flowers. They are more for
summer fields.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they are not that steady. So when this hard rain comes, they fall down a bit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look as I had in my mind that it was supposed to do. It's not bad, but it's a little bit sad over that it didn't come out the way that I had in my mind.
Yeah.
And all the berries, I have 2 what do you call that?
White currant and red currant.
White currant and red currant.
Yeah.
and they are, I've had them several of years, so they are pretty big. But this year the hard rain made nearly, not all the berries, but loads of them fall off.
Yeah.
It wasn't even rain. It was, those hard, icy thing.
Hail.
Hail, okay. And they were big.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the middle of July.
Yeah. It was like snow outside. And they came hard.
Yeah.
For several hours. It was not good. So the berries, I think, I don't know what them, I don't remember what they were called. Krusbär, did we have a name for them?
Oh, I can look that up.
Thank you. So, and then it's the red version of them. They are stuck to the...
Oh, yeah, gooseberry.
Gooseberry.
Yeah.
They will sit, so they will not, no hail or rain will put them down. They are stuck to the bush. Yeah. So those I will take down and eat. I don't think I will do anything else with them. I love them as they are.
Yeah.
Fresh. So, but the other, I feel a little bit sad about that. I had this
idea
picture of in my mind that I was going to do lemonade and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it will be next year. So it is.
It's been a very strange summer.
Yes, really strange. But indoor, I got new windows.
Yeah.
And it looks, the framing and everything around a window, it can look bad and it can look good. Yeah. And before the changing, the windows that we have in this apartment have been here since the early 70s. Yeah. So now I don't really want to put in curtains. So I'm framing them with green plants instead of curtains. In Sweden we love curtains.
Yeah.
We are a strange country in that way. Or if it's the whole Scandinavia, we have a different kind of viewing on curtains. We don't use them for shading and don't let the view in. We have them for decorating our windows. But I love my new windows and I want them to show off. So I have shades, but I don't really want to have curtains taking away the beautiful windows.
Yeah.
So I've been buying plants. I haven't had plants since forever. Indoor. Live plants. Now I have live plants. I had plastic plants.
Yeah.
For loads of years. But I have taken away loads of furnitures and stuff that is cluttering your mind.
You have made space for more life in your home.
Yes. So I can breathe.
Yeah.
And relax.
Yeah.
So clutters is not that nice.
No.
So that's what I've been doing.
For my indoors, I have bought something that this is gonna sound funny. I kept getting ads on all kinds of social media because the internet knows me apparently and listens to me. It knows I like plants. So I kept getting ads for this either Norwegian or Swedish based company called AUK. 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 And they are a company that sells a specific product. A planter. That you pretty much put it together. You get it in a lovely box. I really should have recorded myself unboxing it because it was lovely. But you get the lower part of it is what you can fill with water.
Can you please do a video and send me so we can put that in?
I will take a picture because it's all set up now. Yeah.
So you will see that now.
But I'm going to describe it.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep.
You put water in the bottom. You put your planters in. You put dirt that they give you. This comes as a big pack of things. In my case, it's coconut fiber instead of just dirt, which is apparently very good for the plants. Interestingly, I did not know this. Put that in. Put the seeds in a specific way. They're very good at showing you how to do this properly. Even if you tend to kill your plants, you will manage this. It's incredibly beginner friendly and just fun to use. And I put bell pepper in a big pot, and I put basil and oregano in smaller pots. So I've technically got 3 pots under this light, because this is a stand with a light and a water pot with the plant in between, so it gets UV light from above and water from below. And this is tiny. It's like this big. It goes on my kitchen table. And I've already got a bell pepper. No, sorry, not bell pepper. I'm lying. It's cayenne chili. And it's about that high. A little baby sprout. And I've got plenty of basil and oregano because herbs seem to love my apartment. So they've kind of just shot up, and I've had to raise the light up on the 2 poles that it's on. And yeah, we're gonna put in a picture so that you can see this, because I'm a bit in love. And this is something that my partner ordered for me, and the only thing I got asked was, which of these colors do you like? And I decided on, well, terracotta sounds nice, because we have a lot of black, brown, gray and white, so why not terracotta to break it off? And it turns out he ordered me one of the AUK Minis that I've been wanting, and it's terracotta colored. I had no idea. And now I've got 3 new plants in my kitchen. And yeah, that's a definitely a tip if you can afford it, because it's quite
expensive.
Well,
depends on.
It's not cheap.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it expensive, but it is like an investment for me to get one of those.
If you're interested, we can
it's
buy yarn that
it.
is really expensive, even though we don't really have the economy for it. I love that.
Just look into it if it sounds like something you're interested in. It's also supporting small companies, because AUK is a new company, and they're very transparent about their business and who they are and what they like and what they prioritize, and helpful customer service, and just a good company to buy from. So look into that. We'll put links.
Yep, absolutely.
So that you can find it easy. And yeah, that's all I have for plants. Do you have anything?
No.
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah. It's August. We're going into autumn.
Yeah.
Kind of in the quiet time for plants, I think. So,
yeah, and the thing I have in my mind is, because I have those, I don't know what that called, I put in down here the seeds for those looked at. So to take those, to gather them and have as a mission for I don't know, early spring or something, to set them down and let them grow up and plant them to next summer.
Yeah.
Outdoor. Maybe you also can get some of them. It's a new thing that I think would I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gathering seeds. That's something I want to do, and then take the flowers, some of the flowers that we have planted outdoor, we can take in and have them in our windows during the winter.
Yeah.
And I took.
They're called geranium. The
Yeah,
flowers
or
were
pelargonium.
that's the same thing.
It's
Yeah.
the same, but it different kind of name.
Yeah. I think geranium, maybe it's American and British, I don't know. Or it's just different words for the same thing.
It could that we bunch them together and they can go in depending on. But I have 2 of them.
All you have to do is repot them, and when you do, you remove all the dirt, you rinse the roots to make sure you get no lice or nastiness.
Outdoor stuff.
Yeah, and then you want to repot them in fresh dirt.
Yeah.
For indoors. That's, it's quite easy once you've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm doing that too this year.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to.
Maybe decorate our areas with other not flowery stuff, more of a forest things on our patio, on our areas outdoors for the fall, and for maybe go with a early winter.
Yeah, I'm going to be planting, I don't know the names of these unfortunately in English, but there's a typical winter friendly, or at least fall friendly flower. In Swedish we call them ljung, and they come in purples usually, but also whites, greens. They kind of shift a bit. Very simple plant, but it does give you a little bit of color when things start to gray outside. And then I'm also going to be planting some smaller pine type of plants.
Heather?
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 Heather. That can be it, yeah. Heather flowers.
Heather flowers?
Maybe.
Yeah,
that
be.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heather blooms, heather flowers. You tell me, am I right?
They cling in a way fall.
Yeah, they do. But they can survive the beginning of winter as well.
Yeah.
In
the colder
like
climate.
a flower pot type environment.
And it comes in different colors.
Yes, exactly. And also a bit of pine-like smaller plants. I may get some of those. We'll see. It also depends on my wallet. Yeah. I can dream a lot, but we'll see. Because winter time I usually prioritize yarns and Christmas stuff and good foods and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So my outdoors area kind of gets neglected a bit.
Yeah. And if you're looking at this and in the future from what our time is now, this is 2026. And the month is August. Yeah. In the middle of the August. Of August. August. So that's why we are talking about fall. Yeah. Fall haven't come here yet. It's still summer. It's not even late summer. It can stay
away a while more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When we come into September, we are talking about late summer. Beginning of fall.
Yeah.
But we're still summer here.
That's it for gardening.
Yep.
Yeah. Do we have any recommendations when it comes to books, films, movies?
Movies, no, I haven't. I just looked at YouTube, so I don't really have any films or anything to recommend. Yeah. Since we had this last episode. But books, I've been listening to Harry Potter for a very long time. So when I've been talking, I think I talked about that the last time. So my recommendation now is Witcher. Yeah. And I tried to get the English because it's a I don't read the hard book. I listen to it.
The audiobook.
The audiobook.
Yeah.
And I don't really know who the reader could be in English, so I wanted to share that with you, but I can't because the platform that I'm using just get it in Swedish.
Yeah, it's a Sweden-based platform. And
yeah.
Unfortunately, only exists at least within Scandinavia.
Yeah, the
Maybe
platform
only
that we.
Sweden.
Yeah, I don't know. Next Story is the
Yeah.
platform. Next Story.
NEXTORY.
Yeah, that's what we use.
Yeah.
But
there's also Storytel.
Yeah.
Or if you're a fan of Amazon, they have Audible as well, which is probably the biggest platform for audiobooks.
Yeah. So, but you know whatever you're using, or maybe you can find apps in your area where you are living in.
The author's name.
The author's name. I
Yes.
had that in
Polish,
my
I think.
book.
Is it Alexei?
Yes.
Alexei?
Yes.
I
Yes.
forget.
Yes. 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 And Andressei.
Oh,
Andressei. ANDRZEJ.
Andressei.
Yeah, and the surname is
Sapkowski.
Sapkowski.
Yeah, that's easier to say for us than the
Sapkowski.
first name.
Yeah.
Andressei.
Andressei.
Sapkowski.
Andressei.
Legendary
Andressei.
writer.
It's a Russian name in a way. I think it is.
Polish. I think.
Polish or Russian or something. More of the transatlantic.
Yeah, I think it's Polish.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not Russian.
No.
No. It's
It's the second time I'm listening to it. I saw the it's a series.
series.
Movie.
Yeah.
It's a series.
TV series.
TV
you mean?
series.
Yeah.
That I looked and seen. I think I saw that 2 times. I love that.
Yeah.
I didn't really get the story from the beginning, so I looked at it and I got it a little bit better. I like the acting, and I like how they are the persons, even though I don't really get the story. I kind of love it anyway because I love the acting, and they are the persons that they are giving us.
The first time you heard about The Witcher was not from the TV series.
No, it was probably from you.
Yeah, I played The Witcher 3 obsessively when I got my hands on that game. It was my favorite game for a long time.
Oh, so it was a game also.
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
It's a book first.
I-
It's a book first.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie here.
No.
I've not read the book, but I want to.
Yep.
Books.
The books. It's
And
several books.
I know the game doesn't follow the books quite, and neither does the TV series perfectly. They're all kind of separate things,
Yeah.
but they're all The Witcher.
Yeah.
So.
And when I read the book, I don't really want to see the series again.
Yeah.
I love the actor, the male actor in the
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I love him. But in the new version, they took in another guy because
Yeah.
he didn't.
He didn't agree with the creative decisions.
Yes. So and that's a little bit sad because I
very
love him. He is the Witcher for me.
Yeah.
So.
He wanted, as far as I've understood this, Henry Cavill wanted the writers to follow the source material, the books, because he read all the books and he was a massive fan when he agreed to do the series. And they decided to take creative liberties and go with a different type of storytelling, to rewrite the story. And he didn't agree, and that turned into, well, disagreements, and he left the series.
Yep.
We've got a cat. Hey.
So, but the books, I'm in the first book as it is for now. I've been reading the whole series once, It's a couple of years ago, so now I felt after Harry Potter I wanted something else in this fiction world, and I didn't really want to go into the Lord of the Rings again, so I'm a little bit of a strange person in that way. I like to go back to stories that I really love.
Yeah.
So I have a bit of a idea of maybe go into Game of Thrones in the book, and I have maybe go, if I can find it, go into not Highlander, Outlander in the book, the audio book.
Diana Gabaldon.
Yeah, thinks that's her name. So to get the story in a different way, the original way.
Yeah.
That's the perfect to get that, you know. I can listen to books when I'm working. If you don't know, I'm a cab driver. Yeah. So that's why I'm called CabbyKnits. I'm a cab driver who knits while I'm waiting for customers.
Yes.
Standing still in the car.
Yeah, not while she's driving.
While I'm... No. That's who? Safety driving, please. So, and that's also a thing that I'm listening to audiobooks when I'm working and don't have a customer in the car. When I have customers, I listen to music, and the customer has the opportunity to choose the music in the car.
Yeah.
That's.
Speaking of audiobooks, I'm still listening to Lord of the Rings, read by Andy Serkis, and written by Tolkien. I think everybody knows this. If you don't, I'll be happy to inform you.
Have you heard of him?
And I listen very rarely. I've been bad at reading lately. I don't get much reading done, which is a shame, but winter is coming.
Yeah.
That's from Game of Thrones.
All gardening.
Winter is coming. So I will be reading a ton of books soon enough, because that's the way my brain works. It's getting darker outside, therefore I must read and escape to brighter times.
That's why she isn't really a knitter
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Because when that time comes for us who are obsessive with knitting,
Yeah.
we are knitting
Yeah.
instead. You are reading.
I'm listening, however, to Lord of the Rings, like I said, but I haven't gotten further than, let's just say the name Strider is still being frequently used. So I'm listening
Okay.
one tiny
You're in the first book.
tiny sequence at a time of the first book. And ow, stop it. And it's something I listen to only when I need complete and utter silence from everyone around me, when I need to switch my brain off and enter a different realm of worlds. I go, usually I take a bath and I switch on my audiobook and I just lie there with my eyes closed, and I'm suddenly in Middle Earth with a bunch of hobbits and Strider. That is what I'm currently listening to. But for TV series, I have an oldie but a goldie called Criminal Minds, and a lot of people will know it because it's been around forever. Yeah. And
Nearly everyone knows about that.
I think I'm on season 8 now. 7 or 8. 8, I think, yeah. And it's horrifying. Some of the scenes, absolutely horrifying. Because, especially if you consider that they base their stories on real crimes. It's quite awful. But it's become a comfort show for me. I switch it on when I need to relax.
Well, maybe it will hijack your brain.
Yes, I think that's exactly what it does, because the characters are very... what's the word? Immersive. Where they are believable and you care about them and you want to know what happens to them.
Yeah, it feels like it's real.
You want to know what they do. Yeah.
Even though you know it's not, it feels...
Yeah, because it does feel a bit Hollywood, especially in some scenes.
Yeah.
But it's also in a realistic way where the characters feel... Yeah, very good acting. And good writing as well. Not to be forgotten.
Yes.
So Criminal Minds and Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
That's what I have to bring up here for recommendations. And for YouTube, I want to recommend a channel that I think maybe I've mentioned before.
No, I think you talked about it in the Swedish the Swedish version. In the Swedish version of the podcast. So I don't think you talked about it here.
I follow We Knit Daily on YouTube, which is a spin-off channel from Soph Knits Daily, which follows Sophie, a knitter, a very experienced knitter, who travels and does all these very fun and exciting stuff, both related to knitting and just traveling and tourism and, fun. We Knit Daily, however, is a spin-off that takes shape with Sophie and her boyfriend, partner, husband, Wilson, as well. And it's essentially the two of them sitting down for a talk in every episode, in a new place every episode, because they travel in their camper van. And Wilson has started knitting, and Sophie's teaching him to knit. And you get a beginner's perspective and an expert perspective. And they also talk about feelings around knitting and things they've seen in this new place they might be in. They might be in Portugal, or they might be in France. And you'll get to find out a bit about, I went to this shop and I bought this specific yarn that you can't find anywhere else. Or I'm making this with that yarn. And they'll buy a yarn in one episode and talk about it, and then 2 episodes later you'll find out, I've started this project with this yarn, and it's just very relaxing, and I love it.
I feel like I getting to know them.
Yeah.
I'm a participant in their life. It is a really relaxing, easy listening to. A bit of a soothing thing, because it's so simple.
Yeah.
Even though it's not simple, because he knows how to film. That's his profession.
Yeah.
He knows all things about that. It's a bit of
concept is very simple.
and it goes right into my heart, because I love knitting and I love the concept of learning about knitting.
Yeah.
That it's a similar thing here. You are a new beginner in knitting, and I'm an experienced knitter, and I'm also in learning. So I think that is a lifelong journey. And how to film, how to have make it easy, even though you know how to do stuff. Really, 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 really nice. And what they are talking about is more or less how you and I sit down and just be ourselves. Don't make this so
doesn't have to be a
format. It's need to be, you need to talk, you need to do, no. The only thing I need to do is to be myself.
Yeah.
With all the curly things. Yeah.
So that's a recommendation. If you want something relaxing, please go on their podcast.
Yeah.
It is lovely.
Yeah.
And especially the two of them speaking to each other. I think that's my favorite part of it. Not so much what they might be working on or what they've done. It's the way they talk to each other. With respect, with humor, with...
easy.
Yeah, it's just so lovely. Yeah.
Well, I also have a podcast
Oh.
recommendation, and They are the one that you talked about. They are from
The UK. Yeah.
The one that I talk about is from New Zealand, and it's Just Another Podcast. That's what they are called. Just another podcast.
Not knitting podcast?
No.
Oh.
Just another podcast.
Okay.
Or just another knitting podcast. Oh.
Because I think that's
I need to check this out.
Yeah.
Just Another Knitting Podcast is the name of that podcast. So, simple, and it's also a couple. Both of them are knitters. He hasn't knit for this long of a time that she has been doing it, but he is a really, really advanced knitter. He knits complicated patterns. He loved color work. She's more of the knitter that I look at myself knitting stuff.
Yeah.
Just simple stuff. For me, simple, even though it's not simple.
Everyday items.
Everyday items, yeah. And they have this also a little bit of a humor, a little bit of a ironic thing when they talk to each other. It's easygoing. Yeah. Stephen and BB, I think she's called BB. BB, yeah. So if you can handle the New Zealand version of English, I will highly recommend that. I love those podcasts where you get... It's a marvelous thing, this, with the couples.
Yeah.
It cuts through that image of it's just ladies who knits.
Yeah.
It's... Why? It's not.
I think in a lot of countries' culture, actually, I think especially in ours, it was a manly thing back in the day. Up north.
Yeah.
Men would create from the wool.
Yeah.
They would knit.
Yeah.
It was a manly chore.
Yeah.
To do.
Then they put all those chores that had to do with the home onto the women.
So it feels a bit like men reclaiming something, even though they don't think about it that way. They don't have to. But that's something beautiful to me.
Yes.
Just taking back.
Yes. Yes.
This is everybody's thing to do.
Yeah.
This is not something that is, only women can do this. No. Anyone can do this.
Absolutely not. If you are a creative person and you want to use your hands for creating things, your gender doesn't have anything to do with that.
No.
So that's also one of the reasons that I know you wanted to talk about that podcast. So I really want to push them up, so that we can spread the word.
Yes.
And show your husbands, if you are a wife
of a man.
Show them.
Yeah.
Because we have this image that it's gay men always.
Yeah.
Well, of course there could be a gay man, but there is heterosexual men that knits, and it's nothing shameful about it.
No, quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite. I try to do. I'm on a mission. Out in my profession, it's usually men who drive cab or taxi, depending on where you are in the world. And I try to tell the guys who think they are really manly, take up the needle and start knitting a sock. And they are laughing towards me as if something wrong with me, that it's impossible for a guy to knit. Yeah. And they couldn't have more wrong. Being more wrong. More wrong. So we fight.
Yes.
We put up a fight. Well,
guys,
Now
we have been chatting for
a very long time.
So long.
Could be that I've been cutting something out here and there, but rambling.
Yes.
That's my second
I
name.
want to remind you that if you stuck around for this long, please like and subscribe so that you can get more of us. Because if you've been here for this entire episode, then I think you're comfortable enough with us to want more. So comment if there's any thoughts, or if you just feel like commenting to bring us further into the algorithm, then that's highly appreciated.
Yeah.
And
yeah. And
go
if you
visit
want
our
to find
Swedish
us somewhere else,
channel. Yeah.
this is the hood is, if you are living in Scandinavia, there's an app for
Social media.
social media app, and you can find Anna on that. So this is Anna's.
Yes, it's the Yarn Goblin.
And here you have mine. So, and then after that we have this. If you feel like promoting, feel like, okay, I want to participate so this can grow.
Yeah.
There's a membership for this, and maybe, hopefully, in not that long of a time, there is going to be knitting cafes
In English.
In English.
Yeah. We do have one in Swedish,
yes.
so if you feel like you can join that one, welcome.
Yes. We have people from Norway and Finland also in that. We are talking Swedish though. If you want to participate in that, tell me, then I will look into it, and maybe the other persons in the room are into talking English also. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. So, but that's a membership. And if you just feel like, okay, I want to, this is a good thing to help financially, feel free. So, yeah, that's that. You can find us on the website, taxistickan.com. I think maybe there's nothing in English yet. It's going to be.
Yeah.
The whole website is going to be viewed in English also. Well, bye for now, and have a really, really, really good time until we see each other next time. And enjoy life. That's love. Love each other.
Yeah.
Take care of each other, and love yourself. Don't ever remember that you are the one that is supposed to take care of you, not anyone else. So,
Bye bye. Bye.